Aura. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. You're playing horse game? Who did she choose? Which one was like the one for her? Silent Suzuka. Oh. I played quite a bit at first, yeah. I think I liked Rudolph. I liked Rudolph a lot, and Goldship. Yeah, she pulled super well. Yeah, sometimes like the first or second one you pull is just so good and you just end up with that. Nothing but that the whole time, because there's like no point. There's no point in dealing with anyone else at the beginning, you know? It's so fun though. I really like look, I like auto battlers, okay? I love auto battlers, and I just want to say that that game is basically an auto battler, but it has some RNG in it, and it's the formula, man. It's the way. It's the way. I love it so much. I love it so much. It proves the world yearns for the Chow Gardens. I know. That's why, like, in the Discord, we made Mobagachi, so you can take... You can take your little like mob sona, you can like make a slime and raise it. And I'm like, I want like the mob garden. That's what I want. That's my whole thing, man. My end game. I think the thing with me is, okay, so I love horse game baseline. Can't keep up with it. Can't do it. I have not been actively playing it. I actively played it for like the first short bit and then I stopped. And you know why? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. The racing aspect and going through and raising its stats, love. Hate everything else. And this is something that is a hallmark of gacha games. I get overwhelmed by the purposefully bad UX. I can tell that they make dark patterns, okay, on purpose, right? And they have you clicking a billion buttons, watching some random shiny animations happen that don't even do anything. And you're just like collecting 2 whiz bangs and 3 fizz bobs and whatever, and then you put them together and they make a golden something. And there's like a bunch of buttons you click to get like 5 different currencies and random items. And then you have to throw these in that one and add these 2 together and combine these, blah, blah, blah. And you do all this like menu slop, and all it does is make you feel like you're progressing when you're not doing much at all. This is all stuff that could have been done in like 1 click in another menu, but they make you press all these buttons and remember how to get all these things. Go to this location and get that, go to that location and check on this daily and blah, blah, blah. And I just hate that. I don't like it at all. And my brain rejects it. My mind rejects it. If I try to play a gacha game because I like the game, but I have to do a lot of that, I can't get myself to keep up on it. I just start closing the game. You know? So like they have the horses and then they're like, get these cards. And the moment I saw the cards, I'm like, cards, man. I don't care about the cards. Pull card packs and they're not actively used. You put them on as passives. I don't care. The cards, man. I don't give a shit about the cards. And then they're like, oh, you need this currency to pull this thing, but you need that currency to pull that other thing. You can get some like this. Oh, don't forget to check your mailbox. It's 3 clicks into the main menu. Occasionally you get a free gift from them. And I'm like, brother, shut the up. Let me just like farm it one way. Right? Like it does its job really well of keeping you in the app for longer. Like that's the point. But like, I don't know. I can't get myself to do that regularly. You know what I mean? That's why you can't play Hoyo games. The menus drive you up a wall. Yeah. It's the UI. Exactly. It's the UI. It's laid out so that everything takes a billion clicks. Everything is like separated out into 5 different items you have to collect instead of just being like one thing, or just an EXP bar where you level up and then you select stats to move up, things like that. They don't have things like that because then that doesn't keep you on the app for long. Right? So I still really like the gameplay of that game. And I'm like, yeah, Horse Girl game is good, but I can't keep myself on it because I'm just like, ugh. I don't know. Because I could just open He Is Coming on my Steam Deck and play that and be totally happy, you know? You play Hoyo games for the story. Yeah, and like that's the thing is for like Honkai Star Rail, I actually really liked the combat. It was really fun, but I was spending so much time in these menus doing these different things to get my characters to a good point. I would rather sit there and like JRPG grind battles than grind menu clicks, right? So at some point I said I can't do it, man. So they keep making a lot of gacha with like really good story and really good gameplay. I really appreciate that aspect of it has gotten really good, but then all the other menu stuff, I can't do it. I can't do it. It irks you when a UI isn't optimized well or not user friendly. Well, that's the thing is I'm saying they designed it like that on purpose, so it takes you longer to do everything, and like you feel like you're doing all these different things, these different menus, so it makes the brain happy. Like, oh, I achieved this, oh, I achieved that, oh, I did that thing, right? So you have this sort of feeling of like I'm doing stuff when realistically UX wise it's just designed to make you feel like that, but you're not really doing much. And it could have been solved in like 2 clicks, you know? It's the same concept of like, let's say you get an email regularly from a store and you don't want to get those emails, you want to unsubscribe. There's always a tiny unsubscribe button, like a text button really small at the bottom of it, and you click and then you have to go through all these different clicks and processes to get yourself unsubscribed from their mailing list. It's that same concept. It takes you longer, it keeps you engaged with the thing for longer, and in their case they're trying to get you to not get to the end. They're trying to get you to give up. In Gacha, they're like trying to give you all these little tasks that take more time than they should to keep you in the app and to keep you feeling like you're doing something, right? They give you these tiny little like, you got this, you got that, you got, and you keep getting and getting, and then you're like, oh, I got so much today, when really like, you really didn't, you know? It's like a similar concept where they're using this bad pattern to get you to like stay doing what they want you to do. But that's why I have a hard time sticking with a lot of Gacha, because a lot of the day-to-day is just that. Gacha's love to front load loads of rewards, which seems to be endless, and then you hit the wall where the cost levels spikes like crazy. I think what they do is like, you get all these things for free, and you feel like you're getting all these things because of all these tiny processes you do. And then yeah, then there's that one shiny golden thing. It's the one thing you don't have and it costs money. And I think that build up beforehand of continuously getting stuff makes you feel like you really need that last thing because you're used to having the things the game's giving you. And that makes you more likely to spend. I'm pretty sure that's like what that's doing. That's why I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan for it, you know, of that. So there are gacha games I will still play here and there if I don't have to do that stuff too much to just play it. And I'll go through and I'll do the free to play bits, but the moment I hit that wall, I just stop, you know? Because I'm like, I can't give in. I can't give in. They're going to get me. And I'm not going to get got. So I hard avoid them after a certain point. So, you know, getting on and doing your dailies and stuff isn't the worst. But the moment you're trying to do stuff beyond dailies, it's not good. It's like similar tactic to casinos where they give you free stuff to entice you in to spend more. My take is that almost all of the patterns that those types of games use are gambling patterns. Yeah. You ever play slots on a slot machine and you try to make sense of it? Like for the first time, you pull a lever and you're like, I need things to line up in a row. But no, they're like 5,000 bonuses. And if you get this and you do that, then you get a free spin and you blah, blah, blah. And they're like 1,000 little things that can happen that don't mean shit. People just made this shit up and that's it. And it makes people, when they play, there are more things that they feel like they can get or they could have gotten. Like even if they're losing money, they're like, I almost got a free spin. I was so close. Like there's so much that it does to you mentally if you get into it at all. And I look at it and I'm like, that's what these games are doing. It's the same concept, right? So if you're just doing like the free to play stuff and you're chilling, or like you have a budget, all right, you have I don't mind throwing away this money budget and you're just throwing that away. It's fine. But some people get so pulled in and I'm just like, oh man, it's insane. And if you just like the game and you're spending time on it, then you like the game. Like all that's fine. But some people are weak to that stuff, you know, and they just kind of like, they get sucked in a bad way. The game loops are often barely enjoyable and you're just in it for the rewards that are usually just more gamble. It depends. Some games are fun. Like that's why I'm saying like I like Horse Girl 1 because like it's genuinely fun to sit there and like play through it, I feel. That's why I liked Star Rail, because I really liked the combat, honestly. Nikkei, I love the story. There are good things about a lot of these games. And as long as you don't get like badly sucked into some of the shit that's going on, you can be okay. The problem is some people can't keep themselves from it, you know? So it can get rough. The Persona one's really fun. The Persona one at Persona X, I've still been playing that. It's really good because it doesn't feel like Gacha. It doesn't do like the disgusting menu slop stuff. And then it feels like I'm just playing through a Persona game. I don't feel any different about it. Like it just feels straight up like another Persona. And I could play it like barely realizing that it's a gacha the whole time. That's how the game feels. And I really, really, really like it. So that's the one that's come out in recent years that I'm like, this is it for me. So I genuinely think Persona it's the best gacha right now because it is straight up a Persona game with those elements in there and you can just play through it normally. It's good.